Peace. Yo, today I wanted to go into the idea of teaching, training, and being able to surveillance and scrutinize all that come amongst you. Recently, I was encountered with a situation where, a brother came amongst me and he was telling me that he knew me and everything, and however, that wasn't the case. He didn't know me at all. That was just his way of sliding in the door to create small talk or to conjure up an idea of how to get close to me. In the nation of God's and earth, we say take nothing on face value. And what that means is that when you take any and everything on face value, you are subject to, or you're susceptible to any and everything that comes in your circumference. As one elevates themselves through their degrees and their lessons, they begin to see the potency of how that lesson applies to their daily living and situation, not just on the face value term, but more you be able to see your degrees in a circumspect vision, in the sense where you can see all aspects and dynamics of that lesson projecting outwardly and being seen in the physical reality that we live in, which is life. What do I mean? Alright, well, take the Wisdom Build Destroy degree, for instance, right? In the 140, which is one of the longest degrees in our lessons, our body of lessons, our 120. It says, what was Yakub's first rules and regulations, including all laws that are enforced by manufacturing the devil? Answer, Yakub's first rule was to see that all his followers are healthy, strong, and good breeders. If not, he sends them back. That was not good at multiplying, and that should marry at the age of 16. Next, Yakub gave his people the law and birth control and being forced by manufacturing the devil, which would destroy the like and save the unalike, which means kill the black babies and save the brown babies. This law was given to by doctors, ministers, nurses, and cremators. Now, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to go a little bit into the degree, further, but I'm going to stop at the area where I wanted to pinpoint out the importance. The degree itself, it says, his first rule was to see that all his followers is healthy, strong, and good breeders. If not, he sent them back. All that were not able to multiply, and that should marry at the age of 16. Alright, the way I see that degree, right, when you look at that degree, it's talking about observing, it's talking about seeing, breeding, and multiplying, and marriage, right? Now, all of those phrases are of a sheer importance. Why? Because when you look at it, the degree, it says his first rule was to see that all his followers. Now, a follower is a person who follows the trend of another person that is leading. So in this case, this is Yakub. Yakub's rules and regulations was to be enforced, that he had to make sure that anybody that was with him had to adhere to the laws, rules, and regulations that he set up in order for him to be successful in his undertakings, which is to make devil. Now, he said, see, all his followers are healthy, strong, and good breeders. A healthy, strong, and good breeder is a person that has the ability to constantly procreate, to produce a substantiated amount of whatever it is that is being required to produce. For instance, a manufacturer, a good manufacturer will be able to produce a substantial amount of parts real fast. You know what I'm saying? Be able to do it like very, very fast, like in like an hour he can make like almost like 1,200 pieces. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the average person, he might be able to make like 400, 500. But a manufacturer, a good manufacturer, will be able to make between like 800 and 1,200 pieces an hour. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an example I'm trying to give you. The next thing that you need to understand is that he said, if not, he sent them back. all that were not able to multiply unless you're married at the age of 16. Multiply means to increase, double. You know what I'm saying? And marry means it's a bond. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dealing with the science of marriage, you're dealing with the science of bonding, bringing things together. And one thing about him was he had to make sure that the people that were going to get married or have this bond, they couldn't be two of the same kind. You know what I'm saying? And a good example of that, would be like no two snowflakes are alike. Man and woman. Man and woman, they're not the same. They're two different entities of the same reality, meaning that their roles and positions are different. But their whole objective of coming together is to procreate, bring forth life, and to add on. To multiply. Bear fruit and multiply. So, overall, what I want to do is flip that analogy into a life situation, right? When you're dealing with a healthy, strong, and good breeder, in this case, I would say a healthy, strong, and good teacher, you're dealing with wisdom build or destroy. And what that means is that you have to be able to use good judgment on who to build with, how to build with this person, and in what way, shape, or fashion this person is going to help you add on to life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever area that you choose to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Also, what needs to be done is that, and what needs to be recognized is that who you build with is going to determine how this person is going to bring an effect on your situation and circumstance, meaning that will they be able to impact your situation and change things for the better, or will they be able to deflate the value of what you're doing, of your work. So I'm saying to you, wisdom building and destroy is basically using good judgment on how to build and how to eliminate and eradicate the unnecessary things that are not needed in the cipher. Because you're the one that knows the cipher in a circumspect way. And either way, you're going to get a reward or a penalty. You know what I'm saying? If the reward is going to be to add on to life, the penalty is going to be the person was just wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole rudimentary element of being the one, of knowing who to build with, how to deal with them, and how to encounter and deal with these situations and circumstances that you deal with on a daily basis when it comes to people. You know what I'm saying? And basically just to have a better understanding of how to do things in a more, what's the word that I'm looking for? Proficient manner. You know what I'm saying? So it could be sufficient for you and the other person. And it would pay off for the other person in the end too, because they get something out of the deal as well. So I just wanted to build on that real quick about being a healthy, strong, good breeder, because that degree, it has a lot of meat in it, but it's certain parts of the degree that stick out that will make you like, well, how does this apply to this? But the key thing and the beautiful thing about this is that when you are experiencing life or been through situations and circumstances and lessons in your life, you can be able to compare and contrast the difference and the similarities between your degrees, life, and everything in general. So what I'm saying to you is always refer back to your lessons through a life analogy. It'll help you get the better picture and the bigger picture and help you see things clearly. Alright? I'll add on a little bit later on today's math. I just wanted to manifest that God to you. So that was on my thoughts. So till then, talk to you later. Peace.